Hello everyone, I am Priyanka Gohil and today we are going to study about structure and function of cell organelles. Before moving forward, make sure that you have subscribed the channel and turn on the notification bell. Now, here are the topics we have discussed previously. So we have studied about the cell theory, variety of living organism, types of cell and structure of the eukaryotic cell. Now we are going to study about cytoplasm and its organelles today. We will see the structure and function of various organelles. In that, we will study about structure and function of mitochondria and structure and function of the endoplasmic reticulum. Now, in the previous video, we have seen that the structure of eukaryotic cell is containing of the plasma membrane and the cytoplasm and its organelles. So already we have discussed about the plasma membrane. So today we are continuing with cytoplasm and its organelles. First we will see what is the cytoplasm. So in eukaryotes, the protoplasm that is surrounding the nucleus is called as the cytoplasm. In easiest meaning, we can say that the plasma is liquid and cyto is something related to cell. So the fluid that is inside the cell or cellular fluid, it is called as the cytoplasm. Now, it is a clear gelatinous fluid that fills the cell and surrounds the organelles. It contains 90% of water, dissolved substances, minerals, sugar, ions, various vitamins, amino acids, proteins, and the enzymes. Now, this cytoplasm is the seat for many pathways like glycolysis and HMP pathway, that means the hexose monophosphate pathway. Now, the cytoplasm is also called as cytosol. Now, this cytosol is containing well-organized structure that are called as the organelles. Now, they are in the size from few nanometer to the many micrometers. They are specialized to carry out one or more vital functions of the cell, and these organelles include mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, ribosomes, lysosomes, peroxisomes, centrioles, vacuoles, and the nucleus. This we have seen in the structure of the cell. Now here we have the structure of the mitochondria. So in this, on the outermost surface, you can see the pores or the dots like structure. These are the porins. Then here there is a outer membrane. Okay. Then inside there is the inner membrane. Then there is passage between the outer membrane and the inner membrane. So this passage is called as the intermembrane space. Then here are the ribosomes inside. Then there is mitochondrial DNA. These are the mitochondrial DNAs, and these are the granules of the mitochondria. Now this structure, these are the matrix of the mitochondria, and inside you can see there is ATP synthesis. So these mitochondria are tiny sausage-shaped structure. Its diameter is 0.5 to 1 micrometer, and it is called as the powerhouse of the cell because it generates the energy which is required for all the cells to function. Now this energy is in the form of ATP, that means the adenosine triphosphate, and it is found in both the type of the cells, plant cell as well as the animal cell. So as we have seen in the structure of the mitochondria, it has a double membrane envelope. One is inner membrane and one is the outer membrane. So if we talk about the inner membrane of the mitochondria, so it is folded and pleated. It is providing a large surface area for different biochemical process as it contains many oxidative enzymes. Within these membranes, there are proteins which are involved in the electron transport chain, ATP synthesis, and transport of the proteins. Now, this inner surface is impermeable to the molecules and ions, but it allows the free passage of carbon dioxide, oxygen, and the water. Now, the metabolites are transported across the membrane, and this happens with the help of the transport protein. Now, if we talk about the outer membrane, so the outer membrane is a smooth phospholipid bilayer that is enveloping the mitochondria. Now, it has enzymes like monoamine oxidase and NADH reductase, that means the nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. Now, as intrinsic protein called the porine, it forms the channels which makes the membrane permeable to solutes and the metabolites. Now, this allows the free passage of substances with molecular weight less than 10,000. Now, the membrane creates the two compartments. So, there is inner membrane space and the matrix. So, the space between the outer and inner membrane, it is called as the intermembrane space that we have seen in the structure of the mitochondria. Now, it is the place where oxidative phosphorylation process occurs. That means releasing of energy by oxidized nutrients for the ATP synthesis. Now, the inner cavity of mitochondria is called as the matrix. Now, this is picked with many enzymes like pyruvate dehydrogenase, pyruvate carboxylase, and enzymes for oxidation of the fatty acids, amino acids, and enzymes of the citric acid cycle. It also contains mitochondrial genome, mitochondrial ribosomes, tRNA, dissolved oxygen, carbon dioxide, and water. Now we will see the function of the mitochondria. So it is the seed for Krebs cycle, that means the citric acid cycle. Now mitochondria contains enzyme for oxidative phosphorylation, which helps in the producing energy-rich ATP molecules. It provides intermediates for the synthesis of cytochrome, then chlorophyll, hemoglobin, and the steroids. Now, amino acids like glutamate are synthesized in it from the alpha ketoglutarate and oxaloacetate. Now, many fatty acids are synthesized in the matrix, and calcium can be stored in the mitochondria, and it can be also released whenever it is required for the cell function. Now, here we have the structure of endoplasmic reticulum. So, we have seen in the structure of the cell that these tubular grooves are surrounding from the nucleus, and it is extending towards the cell membrane. So, some of the endoplasmic reticulums are having these ribosomes on it, and others are not having ribosomes over it. Now, it is a network of tubular and vascular structures extending from outer membranes of the nucleus to the plasma membrane, and it is seen to be spread throughout the cytoplasm and provides a large surface area for various physiological activities. The inside of the vesicles and the tubules is called with an endoplasmic matrix. When the ribosomes are attached on the outer surface of membrane of the endoplasmic reticulum, it is called as the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Now it lies adjacent to the cell nucleus and its membrane, and it continues with the membrane of the nucleus. If there are no ribosomes attached to the endoplasmic reticulum, it is called as the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Now here we have functions of the endoplasmic reticulum. So if we talk about the rough endoplasmic reticulum, it helps in the transporting proteins from ribosomes to the Golgi bodies. Then proteins that enters into rough endoplasmic reticulum, they will undergo processing, folding, and sorting. Then in the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, is involved in the synthesis of steroid hormones from the cholesterol. In the cells of liver, the smooth endoplasmic reticulum helps in the detoxifying of the drugs and the harmful chemicals. So today we have discussed about the cytoplasm and its organelles. We have seen the structure and function of the various organelles. That in this we have seen the structure and function of mitochondria, and we have seen the structure and function of the endoplasmic reticulum. In our next video, we will see further other organelles structure and the function which are involved into the structure of the cell. Thank you so much. Please like and share the video, and your valuable comments are most welcome. And do subscribe the channel if you haven't done yet.